Illuminati, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, Waylon. Neil, I appreciate you saying hello. Yeah, this bit driver is really nice. Titanium spins. And it has space on the inside even for more. Usually I just buy the really cheap stuff off Amazon. That one's really nice, and it's like $70. And if you look at like a lot of those like really fancy ones, you're spending way more than that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, the screwdriver is it was something that was much needed because I kept breaking the cheap ones and replacing them. And I saw Concept was having this, and I had to check it out. And they call it the Driversaurus. And it comes with a good chunk of different bits for you. Hey, Jake. And then I got this pry bar, which I talked about yesterday, but it matches pretty well, I'd say. Oof. Yeah, I hate that. That's why I want everything to at least be T8 or bigger, because I would go through 6s every time I went to use one. Hey, Mick. Henry. But yep, put a video out about that today. I just did a little short about the Kershaw Bel Air. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I wish you could just buy like the same number in bulk. Yeah, Weehaw, I've heard of the best. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Thought I'd pop on for a little bit. Hey, Kathleen. You can only get 10 packs on Amazon. Okay, it's good to know. And it's always good, unfortunately, that we need 2, because there's still knives out there that have the double-sided, where you gotta be like, Urgh. That's another thing I want to see go away too. Needing the double pivot and T6s. They can go out the door. And I'll tell you guys what, I'm just digging this little fixed blade so much. It's pretty aggressive jimping. I'll say that, but it's so different because this is the flat side and this is the hollow ground here. But this thing is just a little slicer or poker. It's really nice. It's 14C from Tack Knives, and it said it's micarta, but it's more like a G10. It's solid and hard. But these are on Tack Knives for $63, and I have a link on my posts page. But you can use code Titanium, or is it TitaniumJustin? One of those, and get 20% off. So that brings it down really good, and it comes with a sheath, of course, and then it comes with 2 different ways for you to hook it up to your sheath, depending on how you want to carry it. So, and it comes in a big pouch, but I don't have that pouch near me right now. but it's solid. Doesn't shake, nothing. So this is a really cool one. They call it the Mini Marlin. And yeah, you can use my code for 20% off. And they're only doing one run of these. I guess they had a hard time making them with the hollow grind at the front instead of the back. I heard there's just a couple of these left at Rosecraft. I'll tell you what, this is one of the sharpest things I probably own. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a dual grind. I don't know what is with that, but you know, if you really know what you're doing or you know somebody, that's the way to do it. I have a friend that is a professional sharpener, so I let them deal with that stuff. I just have not perfected my ability yet. Thank you, Shelley. Here's another interesting one that'll be hard to sharpen. Is the CMB Sasori. So it does have a bit of a recurve with this being hollow ground, and then it comes up to this point. It's crazy sharp. It's M390. Haven't had to get it sharpened yet though, so I'm lucky. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me grab, where did I put it? So the new Rosecraft is coming out. The Baron Fork. Now this one, I will say, like, since you just have this long pole, it's a little bit harder for me to get the first pull out. But once open, this is great. And this is the first 14C28N knife of Rosecraft, and it's going to be their steel from this point forward. And it's a full 4-finger grip on this one. So I'm really liking it. And this comes out the 9th. So yeah. Nice. Nice, weirdo. Also pulled this guy out. Haven't pulled him out in a little while. This is the CMB Predator, the titanium and M390 version. I think this would be killer as a top liner lock. Feels like there was something I was gonna tell everybody. I feel like there was knife stuff, and I was gonna be like, "Oh, did you hear about this?" And I'm totally drawing a blank now. Of course, that's how it goes. Let's see here. Oh, there's some dark modes. Hey, Rome. There's still some dark modes up at Blade Binge. They have the Devo, they have the Tornado, and they might have some of the Vero. I might have had to splurge and get a Vero. Hey, BNA. What do I think about case knives? So, I like case. Like, here's my go-to Sodbuster Jr. This one's a hollow grind. Hey, Stacy, good to see you. I like case. Sometimes I feel like I buy it for like the colorway or something like that because they're quality control. They're not always perfectly centered, things like that, but they're good knives. If you're looking to spend though, $60 on a knife. I feel like the way to go really is Rosecraft. For pretty much the same price, you'll be going from, well, now 14C 28N steel. And the quality's always amazing. And they run about the same price, if not a little bit cheaper. I'll have to check out that QSP then. Hey, Shay, Adventure Man, Wayne. But yeah, big fan of Rosecraft. Traditional pocket knives makes some really good slip joints. These are a bit more expensive. These are 154 cm. And these run around 115. And I have codes. You can use like code TitaniumJustin and get discount, get it around 100. But these are solid and heavy duty for slip joints. And you know, if you go really premium, Jack Wolf. I did hear during an interview Jack Wolf say this year is going to be a big year on the gateway knives. He's going to focus more on those around the $100 mark knives this year, and I think they'll do amazing. Hey, Mafia Bill, and yeah, so that'll be cool. But yeah, I might have broken down and ordered a Vero because it looks so cool. But I got a deal. I do not have a QSP jumping jack. I would love to have one though. That would be really cool. I do have a quiet carry, all titanium, and this one's in 20 CV hollow grind. These are really nice. It's got a nice pull on them. Definitely recommend these. Yeah. So yeah, all kinds of slip joints. Hey, Ron. But yeah, just all sorts of different stuff today. But yeah, getting this new driver from Concept EDC is awesome. Titanium anode, $75. Oh, no problem. It's going to be the 15 VPM2, then the misdemeanor. Nice. Those would be some good ones. Yeah, so Concept EDC sells those. And it comes with a set of bits as well. And, you know, it spins, but you can open it up. And there's a couple more. You can swap them out. I have always bought very cheap bit drivers, so I'm very excited to have something a little bit nicer. It is, Cole. It's nice that it spins. Thanks, Bluminati. Oh, man. Let's see here. What else have we got going on today? I feel like there's something I was going to share, and I'm totally forgetting. Either way, must not have been that exciting. Let's see here. Tomorrow, we're going to have an awesome budget knife to look at. Remet Rhino. Now I know they've done a ton of versions, but they have a super budget in D2 with a top liner lock with this fancy new G10, and it's pretty cool. Hey Tegan, so we'll check that out. Like I said, we have a Vero on the way. I'm very excited. Let's see here. Every now and then I should reach out. So I reached out to some companies. We'll see if I hear back. That's funny. But got some really cool stuff going on in the background that I'll share soon. And trying to think. I'm just really stoked how cool this little fixed blade is. And let's see here. I've been busy all day, been filming, and I kind of just like lost track of my sorts. I was filming something. Orange Ape Outdoors asked for a little video about where we share about a pocket knife that we enjoy, and so I filmed that, and then I refilmed it, and then I refilmed it, and then it's too big to send. So there's that whole ordeal. So I am not a person who is about fakes or replicas or anything like that. But our good secret friend Wolfman, who's donated a lot to the channel, and I'm very thankful, sent something my way. So he owns a Rosie and I believe 2 Rosie XLs. And one time he found a counterfeit one and he just wanted to see the difference. And he said it was actually a pretty good one and he sent it to me. But I'm not sure how I feel about showing it on the channel. It's cool to see what it would be like to hold a Rosie. I mean, it's titanium, it's a high-end steel, but I'm not sure how I feel about showing it on the channel because it's not a real one and I don't want any. But he's saying that I show fake knives on the channel or have issue if I ever want to buy a real Rosie. But it's cool. Let's see here. That's a fun name, and my only deal is on this channel, it's our getaway from that. So no politics, no religion. That's our policies. So thank you for your information. But we try to keep it politics and religion and all that free. Thank you, Waylon. You have a Rosie clone and it's great. Cool. You know, even whether I side with somebody or not, I just, this is the time where we can get away from that, Hey, Thomas. No, I agree with you on that, BNA. I don't like it. I see it all over TikTok. Magnamax. I have heard of that. I saw there's a OTF. I can't remember the brand coming out with one. No, Rome, you gotta stay. Yeah, it's just I see that kind of stuff all day long when I'm going on social media, and the last thing I want to do in my life is talk about crap like that, So Thank you. You have a Magnamax blade? Nice. Okay. MagnaCut is still more balanced. I like MagnaCut. I have quite a few knives in MagnaCut. You know, I've got my Bel Air actually right here in MagnaCut. This could open up the whole door for everybody. One of my favorite steels is S90V. I've just had really good luck with it, and I've started picking up some stuff in 20CV. But I definitely, I still love the go-tos. I want to try them all out. I really like S35. I like D2 and 14C a lot, depending on what it's for. You're in a humid area, then I totally get you don't want anything that is gonna, get corrosive. I'm really kind of curious to see about Vanex becoming more popular. A Shaman and a Bug Out in S30. Yeah, that's a good steel. I think it gets kind of a rough name because people put it with the Bug Out and they think the price is too high, but I like the Bug Outs. I like the S30. It's just the price that you sharpened S35 today. It's tough, but wicked sharp. Yeah, I haven't really checked out much for S45. I'm curious about. Yeah, and especially like when it comes to fixed blades, like a D2 is good for me because it's dry where I'm at. It's very dry. And if you get a coated blade, you're good to go. If I was gonna get a premium steel and a fixed blade, I would probably go around S35 just for the toughness. But with fixed blades, I try to stick to the more budget friendly. Oh, I bet, especially M4. I don't have an XL. I'm hoping to pick up. See, I've been looking, and you can get the XL or you can get the clip point in G10 for around the same price. Honestly, I do have a friend that has both of them. If you guys know War Room, Chris, I asked him. I was just the other day. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm thinking about picking up one of these other Bel Airs, like an XL or something." And I asked him to show me the difference, and it is like less than a half inch different, or maybe it's right at half an inch. So it's not a big difference. The XL is not much bigger. I can see why somebody would want it because I'm coming right to the end on this. But yeah, very cool. Oh yeah, BNA. Yeah, I agree. I agree right there. You know. Now this is Concept's new bit driver. And it's nice. It spins. It does what it needs to do. I enjoy it. But it's like $75, and to get a titanium driver for that is pretty hard to find. Hey Hemi, how's it going? I wish we would just move to T10s on everything. Now I've seen a lot of people dog on Microtech lately, but like they're rocking T10s on everything, and I like that. Yeah. Let's see here. But so let's see here. What else we got going on? Kind of just a whole behind the scenes kind of day. I was talking to some of the other guys, like Daily Gear Guide and stuff, like about sound to make the sound better, or if there's lighting to make things better. I do not, Jacob. That would be cool, though. You're going to get the CRKT redemption, but you changed mine because usually not very good stuff. You know, it's hit or miss with them. Yeah. But let's see here. I'm trying to think. The new Tenables Huron is really nice. Sorry, Jacob, I did not have any of those. Yeah, CRKT does. They have some good stuff. Like it's just there's not a lot of maybe middle ground. It's either extremely budget, but I like some of their budget knives because they're just kind of fun, or they have really nice ones. I really want to try out that folding axe they have. Better sound. Use a rubber mat on the table. That's a good idea. That probably would be a good idea. We've got these weird Italian folders like Spyderco's, but they're skinnier and longer. Cool, Shay. I can't wait to see those. Thoroughly enjoyed Shay's short today. Not only is it a knife video, but he's also got his own music in the background. You got to check that out. It's not making it. It's holding. That's their knives. They're mainly 200 and some odd dollars. Right up my alley. All right, I'm gonna look that one up. For some reason, you want the new Tenable Tipper with the Ultimate Damascus. That is cool looking. I'll say that. I think that does look cool. Lately, I've been on the black and gold kick, or the bronze, whatever you want to call that. Brown sugar. Oh, no problem. I'm glad the package made it there all right. Made by Hogue in the United States, but you're still unconvinced. I don't know. I mean, Hogue does really, really good work, you know. You gotta find a knife shop and go check one out. What's the coolest one? Got a couple of them. We got the Blurple Jack Wolf. I like them all, but we've got the Concept Hawkbill. And we've got the CMB Devourer. This one's pretty cool. So those are pretty high on my list, I'd say. But I have been sitting for a very long time in the same spot, and I want to get up and move. So I might call it a day. I'm hoping to have some really cool stuff to post for everybody this week and in the coming weeks. Like I said, I reached out to some places. We'll see if they respond. And working on some giveaway ideas. So yeah, lots of cool stuff in the works. And hope you guys are having an amazing day. Oh, is Shay and Tegan live tonight, I believe? That's your Tuesday night right there. Hanging out with them. Don't become a truck driver. Yeah, well, actually, so this isn't even a table. This is I'm sitting on the floor because for years I'm an artist during the day. So for years I worked on the floor so I could move easy. And now I'm getting older and it's getting painful to sit. So I'm looking at tables that will benefit. So I'm looking at probably like an architect type table where it goes up and down. something that's going to be easier on my back. I was so used to, I've worked on the floor for years and years and years, and now it's starting to take its toll on me. And so plus I've been sitting here for a couple hours already, just trying to get extra videos done in the background and things like that. No problem, Shay. So yeah, I need to get into shape or something like that. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in all the lives later. Hey, Oreo Dave, we're just getting ready to call it a day. Yeah, but no problem. You guys have an awesome day. Same time tomorrow, and we'll talk to you guys soon.